It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with day 8. What is today? What is today? Is today Thursday? Yeah, Friday, Saturday. 8, yes, day 8. Gosh, okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. So, so much today. So much done. This slope got raked. So many dirt clods, so much extra soil that we had to pull off. If we're going to be top dressing with a 3/8 chamois beige down here, we can't have a bunch of clunky dirt. It's all got to be smooth. Then I got to come through here with my preen. But I could keep going with the planting, but at some point I have got to stop. And I'm very, very close to doing just that. What do you think of the rosemary now that we have the plants in? There's still a few boulders that are going, small boulders that are going up in the slope. But how about that? See, the rosemary doesn't look bad at all. I think it looks really good. Very happy that we left that for softness. Because, you know, I got big plants, but you know, there's still a tremendous amount of growth, obviously, that has to happen, right? So, yes, I went back to Waterwise Botanicals this morning, and I got some more plants. And I sent Miguel to Oasis, and he got a bunch more tapestry stuff. So, you know, we're planting, we're doing tapestry. We also had to remember that fountain. We got her back there and we got her staged. So thank God for that. Nobody got hurt in the process. So, you know, I'm feeling much better now that that is done. Here you can see these plants are all ringed. We have to run hard line all the way through. Then it's all these lines are going to have to be buried and stapled. This is our top dressing rock from KRC. We have a combo of chamois beige, which will go on the slope, and then Cali Gold to match what is in the back. Hi, Terry. Hello. Brought my finisher, my closer today. Got a little tapestry in here. I did this afternoon. I felt like it just kind of needed it. It's sort of a weird space. So that seemed like the thing to do. I pulled in some more plants. You know, like I found these really pretty 1 gallon blue Echeverria Blue Atoll. That's 3 1-gallons there. The color's so good. And this is a tough one, guys. Blue Atoll's tough. It's not a princess like Imbricata. Very, very tough etchy. So yeah, you know, just little plants here and there. This is where it gets hard for me, because for me more is more, and I want to plant, but we have to apply that third R, restraint, right? Not every square inch of this garden is going to be a tapestry. Although wouldn't that be something, right? Make it my life's work. But yeah, the slope, we need to check it from all angles, up, front, side, top, bottom. I'm feeling really good about it. There's still a couple little, you know, areas I need something, whether it's a boulder or a plant. But I'd say I'm 95% done with the slope. We have done, Terry came today, and she's, you know, so great with the little stuff and the pots and what have you. So we've got Haley here. Looks like you're working on, yeah, getting some irrigation set up there. And Terry did this beautiful tapestry underneath the Ramosissima. You're fine. I just felt like it needed something, you know, but I didn't want anything too terribly competitive. I tried some cotyledon under there. I tried some ungies, and it just, ugh. But the tapestry is different enough that I think it complements rather than detracts. So, all right, back here, I found these really cute little pharaoh cactus at Waterwise. How adorable is that? It's getting ready to bloom. And we got our tree stump planted, but you can't see the stump right now because it's so dirty, but I will have that all exposed. I think that's going to be really cute. And then I'll do some little contrasting top dressing in there. You know, maybe I'll even throw in some fiberglass just for fun. We're going to do a really cool rock, rubbly kind of thing around the fuporia, which is going to be really cool. I'm real happy with how this corner is shaping up. The plants that you see in cans are not staged. They just needed pushed out of the way so that we could get all the equipment and machinery in and out to install the fountain. But I had, oh, also they've got sun glow, agave sun glow at Waterwise right now. And that's in it's like a 10-gallon squat. That's one of my favorites. It's pretty. I had one in my garden for years. I even moved it from Chula Vista to Vista, but it bloomed out on me last year. But I was quite pleased with it. So over here, Mel worked really hard getting this border in. We're going to have seating here, either a bench or chairs. So I wanted something soft against the house back there. So we just kept it simple with crassulas and some Aeonium Merlot. Kevin worked really, really hard today to pull in this tapestry. This is the view from the kitchen window. So he did this masterpiece. Isn't this beautiful? It just goes on for days. So cool. Beautiful. And then I got some more plants in back here. And we got fountains finally in. So I have my work cut out for me tomorrow because I've got to soften this thing up and plant all around it. It's going to be so pretty when I get all the plants in and get all those boulders staged and get our little, you know, basin rock down. The flow, I'm really, really excited for the flow on this one. Here's the hole. This is where the water will come out, and the idea is it'll spill that way and kind of, you know, fill a little bit here before trickling down here. So quite lovely. Quite lovely. Yes, I got some more stuff in back here. And then Terry did these gorgeous pots. I got these plants at Waterwise. This is a bright light, borderline semi-shade location. So I pulled in Sansevieria, Aeonium, the little Etchy, Tradescantia, some Spanish moss, and then Terry, for fun, added some Sunburst Aeonium, which should do well there because this gets pretty late afternoon sun. And then we have Athona capensis over here on that side. And then we have another pot over here that we're going to move. It's just kind of buried. It's in the same idea as the other one, same plants. And it will live where this chair is right here because it's kind of buried behind that post. So we'll get that handled. Oh, we still have to figure out this blue pot too. I think I know where I'll put it. The poor Plicatillus too needs to come out of there. It's languishing. Plant something else in that. This pot really held up, didn't it? We planted this a few years ago. And sometimes it just works, you know. And then here, we haven't done anything today. Obviously, we will backfill with top dressing rock and then put a pretty contrasting rock around the basin. I don't think I'm going to need to pull in any more plants. In here, I had Terry blow out some tapestry over here. This just looked a little limp, so she really beefed that up beautifully. And over here, I tightened up the bromeliads, they were kind of all scattered around, so I pulled them all together in more of a clump, and then I just planted a few little 1 gallons right there. So this area is looking nice now, nice and tight. Our client got himself to work and put down some mulch in here, and I gotta tell you guys, it looks so nice. You know, under these melaleuca trees, it doesn't make sense to try to do rock. And remember, this is a view from their office window, so we just wanted to dress it up a little bit. There's basically, you know, just attenuatas in here, and a Vambellini and a little aloe apache. But yeah, it looks finished and clean. Now this area is on the agenda for tomorrow. We weren't able to really do anything in here today because Greg had to figure out the irrigation first. Here's all the valves. And he had to do something in here. I don't even know what at this point. But we're going to be staging the citrus trees in these green pots. I'll be putting 1 pot over here and then 1 pot somewhere over here. And then this will be, we got the Kellogg's garden soil for the small space, and we'll throw down Kellogg's in here. We'll bring in a few more small boulders, and then we'll pull in some pretty succulents to finish this area out. And then we will be done with the planting. So yeah, I'm feeling good. Like we might actually be able to pull this off and finish on Saturday as scheduled. I had my doubts this morning, but they made great progress with that fountain, and you know, hope is restored. Isn't this so pretty back here? Oh gosh. And we put Petalanthus bracteatus behind the pool. I love that. That's the perfect choice. That looks so good. And then Greg's over here. He has been a jack of all trades. He's been doing irrigation. He's been managing the moving of the fountain. He's now working on installing lights. And it's just, it just never ends. But this is going to be an absolutely stunning, bye Terry, stunning yard when we get done with it. So thanks so much for your comments and for following and sharing these videos with folks. Please let me know what you think if you have any questions. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.